This next step can take some time. I just want to give you a couple tips. I'm not going to spend all that time in this video, but to dial in these colors, you know, the red seems a little harsh, the blue seems a little dull. You know, there's different ways to view this. And heck, you might want to change all the colors. Well, you do that inside the swatches panel with your global colors. Now, I'm going to double click on the blue. And just to remind you, if I click preview and just pull this slider over here, all the E's change. I'm going to hit cancel to reset that. What I want to show you is by default, I think you're going to show up in RGB. And these sliders can be confusing, trying to dial in a little brighter blue. And so you have other options here. Do not, under any circumstances, choose CMYK because that's a different color space. And WebSafe RGB means you're going to limit your colors to a handful rather than millions. What you want to go to is this HSB. Hue, what color is it? Saturation, how much of that color is in it, and brightness. You know, how bright or dull is it? So if we think this is dull, we can pull up the brightness all the way, and then the saturation. Do we want more blue? What happens if we pull it up all the way? Well, notice that nothing is happening. We didn't click preview. By default, it doesn't matter what you do. By default, this box is off. Adobe, by default, this box should be on. We need to be able to see what we're doing. Whoa, you know, now is this perfect? Is this too bright? Is this too dim? These are choices you get to make. I'm going to click OK, and then we'll just do the red. So we can tone this down. I mean, the saturation, it's way too oversaturated. We'd pull this down just a little bit, pull the brightness up. And again, nothing's happening. The preview box is off. Whoa, what did we do? How did we change that? If you don't know what you did and you want to get out of this, just hit cancel. Double click it again, click the preview, and then play around with it. Whoa, look at that. Pull that saturation down a little bit. Now that H isn't so bad. Maybe we need to do a little bit to the R too. Hey, this is something you spend your time. I'll do it while this video is uploading, and then we'll move on to taking these into Photoshop. How cool is that?